Kultywuj wyciszenie.
Cultivate the qualities of stillness.
Kultywuj jakości wyciszenia.
It's a job.
To jest praca.
It can be done.
Jest do zrobienia.
When I look at people now, I really see myself in them. And when I started, I had no clue it was like coming out of a completely different world. I mean, it's like 12 years ago or something. And when I started, I had done a lot of work before, body work in a way of dancing, yoga stuff. And I was feeling quite comfortable in my body. And then it was quite a shock to see that my body was not working, that my system was not working, that I was confronted with like things I could not put in any order, in any frame. So all I wanted is to disappear and to not be there, run away and scream in the woods. So that's what I did. It feels like kind of surgery or whatever, you know, some kind of really process of when you turn inside out. Or I don't know what it is basically that makes you then just say, okay, it feels like the worst thing in the world, but let's just go back and see and continue. There is something that pulls you back. I wouldn't know what it is, but somehow you just go on.
It's really not so easy to do this work without a sangha. Maybe the value of community is something that I sometimes forget about in my everyday life. I mean, I have little communities I'm part of, but to have a community for these really important questions that are not so much part of your everyday work life. It was a good reminder here that this can be like a catalyst for this inner processes.
It's a very subtle process that you can only witness, but what for me is the crucial thing about the methods and what worked really from the beginning and kept me there is the fact that you really get tools, concrete tools. When you forget about everything, you just know where your feet have to be, where your hips have to be. What about your spine? And then you find out you can't do it. So you have stuff to do, you have stuff to reflect about. You get tasks. Not one moment you are supposed to just by yourself, whatever. You know, it's very clear, the path you have. Because by doing this, you discover that the magic can unfold somehow. Like a snake, you lose your skin and you have a different body, you have a different life.
I'm enjoying this new method. It's really new to me. I've never done it before, and in the beginning it was very painful. Like I knew it from the Vipassana actually too, so just standing there and holding my arms like that was, just painful. And in the second morning I felt like vomiting. And then it got a bit better. And every morning we're doing this standing practice here in front of those windows. And I really started to look forward to it. Although today, for example, it was very difficult again. But I'm already looking forward to do it again tomorrow and watching the morning, standing there for quite a while. I don't know what it is about it, but I started to like that practice very much.
As I see beginners, I told you I would like to let them know that I know exactly where they are and that I know it personally, and then on every stage I see myself. So people evolving is the nicest. I'm proud of everybody who makes it, and to see then that they change. And sometimes they're like, yeah, but it's awful still, and yeah. But then when you ask, they say like, yeah, it has changed so much. It's not a hobby. It's not something that you do for your well-being or for your back pain. It's a game changer. It's life-changing. It's a different way of living, of seeing things, of going through life.